great. And it's this, like, what, 2 more days until Adepticon? I did write it in my announcement message thing. Realize I don't have another light on. I should put it on. Here we go. Light is on. Let there be light. Okay, I'm back now. Yay. But yeah. Hi. So, yes. Today is Monday. Adepticon I fly out to on Wednesday, and that is in itself relatively frightening. My flight is at like 4 something or 6 something in the morning, so I have to be there at 4, which means I need to get moving at like 3:30 or something like that, and it's just like, oh. That should be fine. It should be good. It should be fine. I took some like high quality photos of Arcana this morning on her base and off her base, and now she's sufficiently packed up to basically go to Adepticon. I'm not taking her out of that packaging. She's kind of like really snug in there, and yeah, it's terrifying in amongst itself. What am I missing? I'm missing something, aren't I? But yeah, so let's see here. What had this weekend have in store for me? I did little itty bitty waves on my dragon bust, which if I just scoot myself over here. I'm trying to get the sun to clear it up a little bit because the waves are a little bit foggy, but it's getting there. But these little waves to come out from the dragon, you can see them a lot better that way. Just these little like ripples, just so it's like looking a little bit calmer, because he's just gonna be hanging out there being like, yep, I'm pretty cool, guys. So he's going back on the windowsill to get any kind of UV light to help, ultraviolet light to help clear out the gel mixture that Bud King suggested for me to get, and that's what I picked up on Saturday. I went out like grocery shopping, and then it was just like, yeah, I'll go to the art store and check that out. And I also picked up a more proper gel material for creating paint pigments or paints out of powder pigments, so that hopefully I'll be able to get to use those, because I want to be able to use like the yellowest yellow, the pinkest pink, the greenest green, and the prettiest blue before the blackest black arrives here. So yeah, outside of that, I have 2 sort of little projects to do today. Oh, right! The biggest thing that I really want to mention, and I mentioned it on my Discord, and in case you guys missed it, Grapplecast, who are fantastic, and who did the Myconid, and the tree stumps, and the creepy eye door, and the bed, and the crystals, I still have to paint those ones. They really loved your guys' response to me, to my work of it, and, you know, how it's sort of supporting their business, because everyone here is a business person. But yeah, they really liked it. So now if you use my name, Maharoon, in the checkout, you get 5% off. And that's the first time that that's ever happened for me. And I'm like, oh, people like me. And it makes me feel happy. So yeah, if you are planning at all to get anything from grapplecast.com, who make amazing terrain pieces, be sure to use my name in the checkout so that you can get some discounts. Because who doesn't want some discounts, right? Because if you guys don't want discounts, well then go right ahead, don't get discounts. But if you are so inclined to have some discounts, yeah, go ahead and use it. That's never really happened to me, nor did I really ever expect it. And I didn't really know how to take it at first. I was just like, wow, thanks. Like, I didn't know if that was a kind of thing, like, you go to a company being like, I super support you, now give me a discount code, like Choosy Beggar style. And so I was like, it was one of those things like, I'll probably never get, because I'm assuming it's something that I need to talk to them about. I know they like my stuff, and that makes me very, very happy because, well, I really like their stuff, and I really love painting their stuff. So yeah, that was my exciting weekend. I did D&D yesterday. I totally did not kill my players, which is good. Though they did have a few scary moments where they did think, in fact, that they were going to die. I wasn't going to kill them. Though they are saying, like, you know, like, oh, if we get a total party kill, like, you know, we could just end this campaign and move on to TAMs. I'm like, well, you know, that is true. But, no, the things that they were fighting, like, they do a significant amount of damage to you, but they also have a very low, like, armor class. So it was, they were able to take it on. I think it just scared them to begin with because, like, one of them had a first attack, was like first to go, and did like 20 damage to one character, and then it was his turn and he decided that he was going to take the attack of opportunity and GTFO. So he did like, and then the guy did like another 26 damage to him. And that was like the most amount of damage that I ended up doing just because they started playing a lot smarter, which is good. But it was just like, that kind of freaked them out, being like, oh, that's how much damage they do. But then I was just like, yeah, I'll be nice and let the giant companion guy do like his taunting so that they aren't like totally SOL. And one of our friends, he brought like a homemade mead, and Hello, Godversa. Hello. How are you doing today? And yeah, like one of our friends, he brought homemade mead, and he did not mention at all the percentage until my husband was very drunk, because my husband is very much a lightweight, and they all know it. And the one that my husband ended up drinking was 14%. The one I was drinking was like 10 or 12. But either way, it was just like, no, you have to calm down a little bit with your drinking. Just because, you know, I don't want him to get sick, and I don't want him to get hungover, and I'm the one who has to deal with him after everyone leaves. So no, I'm, you know, limiting his alcohol consumption. To which he was very sad at me. But to which I then said, too bad, so sad. I'm the DM, I get to do what I want. Sort of. So I contacted Bug King because I don't actually know if he knows I'm painting him a thing, but I'm really, really thankful that he, you know, really took the time out and spent quite a number of hours helping me do Arcana's base. And he's already been promised so much alcohol from people. Oh, that base of operations, it is Kiri from Critical Role. This is the Steamforge, I think is the company. Miniature creation. So it's Kiri. I was just wanting to touch up a bit on her cloak, because I didn't like how it didn't really have too much shading on it. So I just wanted to piece it back up again. Critters pop up everywhere. They do. I love Kiri. She is very sweet. But yeah, so Bug King, out of everyone, he really, really helped me create the base for Arcana. And, you know, he's also entering into the same competition, so he could have easily been one of those people that were just like, nope, not gonna help you. And so I'm really thankful he is, or he did, and thus I'm painting him just this little guy. And thanks. But the green, he's not actually going to have a green robe, he's going to have a red robe. I asked Bug King what his favorite color was, and he said he doesn't have a favorite color, but if he had to choose, he would wear black. I'm like, that's not a color! And I'm like, fine, red. I have chosen your color. But I want to have some good shadows underneath this, because I'm really just using up the paint that I still have on these two palettes. Before I fly off to Adepticon, I just want to use pretty much as I can of it. And that doesn't mean like I'm just like layering colors for no reason. The green will create a nice depth under the red. But yeah, there's critters everywhere. There's quite a few of us who watch Critical Role. It was because of Critical Role that my husband decided that he wanted to play D&D, which then spawned me into painting miniatures. So I'm very, very thankful for Critical Role. Okay. Got that green on there. I'll let that dry. Oh, the green is really nice. Especially with the doggy colors. But oh, that doesn't necessarily matter if you have as good of a DM as Matt Mercer. That's kind of that'll be challenging no matter where you go. Because he's kind of a god at it. But I enjoy my homebrew groups. I enjoy hanging out with my friends and playing with them. And honestly, just playing and getting into all sorts of shenanigans makes it worth it. Alright, so doggy snout. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, finding the scene can be sort of difficult. But yeah, no, because before playing with my group, like my husband, none of us had ever played D&D, but he really wanted to do that as like kind of a way just to create worlds and characters, and he's always been very imaginative, just not very like he can't really draw or anything like that, despite how much he's really tried to do that. Doberman eyebrows. With just little spots on the front of their faces there. I really love Dobermans. They're so cute. With their little brown paws as well, so he gets a little bit lighter of a brown to go onto these. And even if he doesn't, you know, doesn't want it, this is still a good, like, just exercise. Also a good distraction between me and everybody, and going to Adepticon. Sometimes it's fun just to paint little small guys. Although I'm really itching to start on a big guy because it's been a while since I've painted a massive model, because I finished like Arcana and my Dragon Bust technically like a month ago. And I've just been working on like bits for it and like the bases and things like that, but I don't really count that as working on a big thing. So I added that purple in actually as a shadow deepener. For around the brown. So I'll just lightly add that into here. Hey, how are you? I'm also a little bit scared because Adepticon is going to be like, the whole time we're there is going to be rainy in Chicago area. Although I checked Chicago, not Schaumburg, and so I guess I should check Schaumburg weather. Though I think maybe our tour around Chicago won't be that great. You're only okay? You're not doing any better than just okay? Hopefully you'll start feeling better. Yeah, she's... I wanted to pack her up into the carry case. But I also was really terrified to do that because I knew I also wanted to take photos of her. So I was like, okay, well, I need to take photos of her. You'll stick with okay? Okay. So I was just like, bring out my carry case. And then also bring out the my giant light box, since she's not going to fit into my smaller light box. And situated that up in and around. And so I got those photos of her, and then I was like, okay, now she can go into this case and be utterly ignored. Why? Why now? Why do you not like me? Oops. Well, that just splooged on me. Okay, well, we'll just deposit this paint. I hate wasting paint. It's one of my banes of my existence. yet. Like, what did I say now? Nah, I just wanted to get the red out, and I just decided to hop up, and then... You don't want the red splooge, though. That's the bad kind. That's like blood and death and pain and... Oh, but I guess you haven't seen the finishing touches of the Dragon Bust with the little water ripples. I briefly showed it earlier, but I don't know if you were here to see that. No, you just got here? Okay. Get that red off my hand, though. So it doesn't look like I'm like running in from a massacre or something like that. Why is there blood all over the floor? You know, that kind of stuff. Well, yeah, I'm not playing RimWorld today. I'm still working on getting this cleared up because I'm just that's why he's hanging out on the windowsill for the light to help like clear it up. But now looks like there's water rippling coming out from him. Oh, thank you. So it's just like has these lovely, lovely ripples. So she's just sitting in here gently. But he's just gently hanging out. I love him. But he needs to clear up a little bit more, so there you go. But yeah, there he is. I can't post any pictures of him up online at the moment, so showing him briefly off on stream, I don't think they will be able to notice or tell, so. But he's beautiful. Ooh! The spinny thing! Yay! Tiny Tusk! Yeah, if you notice, my hair is not nearly as intense of a color as it was a few days ago. But that's also because I was able to wash it finally, and so my hair just put a lot more pigment in it just to help kind of bind to the blonde that was under. So it's now rusting back down and going back to the color that I wanted actually to be, because my hair cannot stay that intense. Like, there's no way, unless I like apply that application of dye nearly every day, red hair cannot stay that intense. Unless, of course, it's natural, and then they're jerks for having such beautiful natural hair. Alright, so now you can see, like, it's a lot more muted. So I'm gonna make sure that there's no real green showing through. I always seem to forget this one spot like right here. But yeah, so my weekend consisted of getting all these different things ready for Adepticon. Which I fly out to on Wednesday. So after Wednesday this week, I won't be streaming. I'm really excited because I get to be meeting so many cool people, and that's gonna be really fun. And then the various art classes that I'm gonna be taking, though, to wake up at 8. Aww, Nicholas.
Hope you're having a great day.
I am having a great day, and you just made it slightly better. Thank you so much. I love you, Nicholas. Thank you so much for that love and that support. I really do appreciate it. 5 months in a row. So much love. Love. Yeah, I had to wake up on Friday at 8 a.m. Well, I have to be awake before an 8:30 class at Chicago, which is going to feel like 6:30 a.m. for me. I was not a smart person. It is. UV resin is Bondic, yes. Because it will not solidify unless it is under a UV light. Scheduling it at any con can be rough. Just don't sleep. Yes, that sounds like the best thing I could do. Oh my god. Friday, I have 2 classes, and Saturday, I have 1, or it's the other way around. I have 2 on Friday and 1 on Saturday. I forget. But I did make sure none of them, like, overlapped, or there's a good length of time between each one. Aw, Juniper Cat, thank you so much for that. Hi. Somebody not paying GW in Impossible Search is over. I rarely paint GW. Because it's such an oversaturated thing, but not only that is I paint for Dungeons and Dragons, so GW does not enter into that scene very often. So it's not like I'm specifically not targeting GW, it's GW does not target my stuff. Oh, that reminds me! I totally did not mention this. I received Dungeons and Doggos. Now that we mentioned Dungeons and Dragons, I got the Kickstarter of all the different little minis of dogs in various D&D categories of classes. They're so cute! I'll show them off in a little bit. Ah! Hello, Buffers! How are you doing? Hi, Athena. How are you doing today, little sweetheart? Yeah. Oh, no. Please don't chew my paintbrushes. No. Don't shake the baby. Hi, honey bun. Oh, and a cat. Yeah, I have two. They interact with the stream often. But Athena doesn't want to settle down. She just wants to... She wants to be a butt. Okay, best stream ever. Aww. You would make the best stream ever, Athena. You and me. What are you doing? What kind of thing are you doing, you little butt? Alright, so I'm assuming that you paint as well, Juniper Cat? Okay, so we're gonna go over there. I'm probably gonna mix in an orange into this robe. Because we're not going into the purpley section, so I think we want to go into the oranges, which means I want to bring in this. Oh, nice, yeah. Oh, sorry, Athena, I'm whacking. I'm hitting you in the face. Didn't mean to. I currently have 2 paint palettes out. Mainly because, like, I'm in between quite a few projects. And, there's a good amount of paint on all of these palettes that I'm just like, I don't really want to waste. So yeah, no, I get that, and that's kind of how I felt too. I don't know if you've ever met her or found her, but Taveria, Taderia, she also paints mainly Dungeons and Dragons stuff as well. I don't think I've ever seen her paint GW, and the only time I've ever really painted GW was when I was gifted GW things, because it was like, they don't really fit with what I do, or what I paint for. And, you know, I do have some... I've painted 1 Space Marine. I've painted 10 Tau. But that's about it. Hi, Buffets! How are you doing? Tapatina? What's up? Hi. Hi, beautiful girl. Yeah, you're pretty. You have pretty kitty ears. She's had a morning today. She didn't have a good morning, moreover. She wanted to see what was going on in the light box, so she tried walking along my my shelf that I have over here. But that shelf is not really meant for kitties to walk along. And she ended up falling with a bunch of other items, and then she like ran into... Oh, yes, my brush is bent. But, and Candy yeah, but they're overexposed, yes. Absolutely, Juniper. They're great miniatures. I do like some of them, but they're not really 100% my thing. But yes, Buffers, my brush is bent. If you do !kit bent, you'll get a link for them. I really like bent brushes, mainly because it means I don't have to do sub-assembly. So I can have the miniature all connected and touched up and gaps filled before I get to really painting them, because I don't have an issue with accessing points. So bent brushes are very much my thing. I really, really love them, and I can't say enough nice things about them, mainly because anytime I go into an art store, I always take a look at any of the bent brushes they have and pick up any better quality looking ones. Hey. Yeah, who's a sweetheart? Yeah, you are. Sorry. She's just being very, very lovey right now. And thus I love her. Yeah, not many people have seen them outside of my stream, it seems, but they're called angled spotters. And I've rarely ever seen anyone else use them. But they are so handy that it just I have a good collection of them. I have just as many bent brushes as I do like regular brushes. And on this miniature I don't really need to have a bent brush. But it's just I'm so used to painting with a bent brush that it's like I'm used to the angle that I move my hand with it, so it's hard to not just automatically jump towards a bent brush. So if any of you guys are going to Adepticon, you'll see, in seeing me around, you'll see me with bent brushes, because that's just, I'm bringing my bent brushes with me. Because I have bendy fingers, yeah. Oh. Are you abandoning me, Athena? Okay, bye-bye. She got a bit of snugging. She'll be back. Food time is going to be happening soon. Favorite time of the day. Alright, so we have the orange band around there. Yeah, or that you struggle to be able to access properly. They're fantastic. I just ended up buying 3 new ones because well, I broke one. I've been very abusive towards it, and so it doesn't surprise me that it got that damaged. It's like my main brush for like 3-4 big projects, that maybe even longer than that. So I was like, yeah, I'll pick up some new ones. Oh yeah. No, even if you just get one, the usefulness of them is just astounding. Oh no, I don't need that small size of brush anymore. But it's like, you don't need it per se on every model. But, you know, it's just... But I would suggest finding them in art stores instead of, like, buying them online if you can avoid it. And I suggest this usually with any paintbrush. Just so you can see the quality of it before you buy it. Because I've seen some that are just, like, really, really poor quality, or, like, have been really frayed out that you're gonna have to do a lot of work just to repair it. Okay, and let's fade that in a little. And then we have that orange band that's going around there, and so we're going to bring in a little bit of this orange too. I think I want to have a little bit more still red in it, but not too much as we highlight up these robes, even though I think that's still a little touch too much. So we'll just bring that down a little bit again. It's a delicate balance to create a contrasting level. So I guess when I said red robes, what I really meant was orange robes. If I really wanted to, I guess I could put a red ink over it. That way it keeps all the shade values, but tints it down to being a red again. I don't know, either way, I think the robes are really lovely in their coloring. I haven't really played around too much with the reds of scale 75. Now my cat is sufficiently lost apparently upstairs. There she's crying out. That's okay. She'll probably remember I'm down here. And she's a little bit of a silly. Yeah, those clothes, the robe is looking nice. Getting some good value shade in there. So this did not seem to get any of like the red coming in down on this, so let's just build that up a little bit. It doesn't need to be that shadowy there. And I mentioned this earlier, but if you guys had come in afterwards, Gravelcast, who I've been working on painting their miniatures last week, they are really loving your guys' response and my job of painting them and everything else from you guys. So they have actually provided a 5% off code if you are so willing to purchase anything from their site. You just use my name, Maharoon, in the discount box, and it should give you 5% off. And if you're wanting their website and just to see what they're doing, it's just !Gravelcast, GRABBLECAST. I know that's a really long one, but still. Oh look, you're back. Hi. Do you want out? Okay, hi honey bun. Food is going to be happening soon, I know. Life is so tough and you're just so hungry, right? You're just so hungry you could die. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright. Alright. Sometimes she just wants a hug. And I can't really do much about that. Because she will just like, no, I want up. No, let me up. Oh, what a sweetheart you are. You know that? You're very much a sweetheart. This is you. Being cute and a sweetheart. No, just a hug. Okay. I gotta keep painting sweets. Because people are here. I know you think the world still revolves around you, and it mostly still does, so you don't have that much to worry about, but I'm pretty sure people still want to see me paint. Oh, I know. It's you're calling BS on this, aren't you? That's what I thought. How well can I paint when a cat is using my arm as a pillow? Because if I briefly just... Oh no. Let's see here. I'll lower that over. There she is. Oh! There you go. Yeah, that's what you wanted. You wanted the camera on you, huh? That's what you wanted. You just wanted all the love and attention to be put on you. So this is no longer a painting stream. It's an Athena cute stream. Where she just wants all the pets in the world. Yeah. I'm hoping you guys don't 100% mind. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You're so very sweet. Gotta get the pigment off my brush. You know. I know. You like chewing those ones, don't you? I know that food's gonna happen, and then you're gonna go find your food, and then you might come back, but in the meantime I'll be able to continue painting this Doberman Mage. I know. Who wants to paint dogs when there's cats, right? Who paints dogs? Nobody wants a dog. They want cat. Because cat. Yeah, first rule of the feline overlords. Cat gets whatever the cat wants. Yeah. And it's just, you're so cute. How could I deny this face? Could you deny this face? Look at this pretty little face. Oh yeah. No wonder my miniatures always have a little bit of cat hair in it. She had a tough day today. So far, so I'm okay with giving her a little bit of extra love. A little extra loving. And you also get to see my hair color. Yay! Oh, I know, Athena. I love my cat. It is the best. Can I go back to painting now? It's much easier when she decides to sleep on the arm that's holding the the miniature holder. It's much easier when she does that, so I can move my actual painting hand. Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that instead? She's just like lounging on this, like one arm is like resting over here, just being like, yes, I'm the most interesting kitty in the world. And you are very sweet. Yes, you are. Alright. And we tilt this away from her. But don't let her know. She still thinks that she's the center of the universe. But she's still slightly on the camera, so that's kind of what matters. Because, yeah, here she is. Using my arm as a pillow. And thus, I'm a little bit limited on my movement of paint. Oh, okay. Okay, you're very sweet. Can you tell that I've learned how to paint with this? Because, yeah, I kind of have. Do you want to bring the other paw up? Come on. Get the other paw up here. Nope, you just want it hanging there? Okay. Anything just to have that little bit of perfect snug. I'm going to have my arm in like this, Athena. You can figure out how to snug me with that, okay? You can bring both paws up. Come on. Here. Don't you want both paws? No? Okay. Won't have both paws. Whoa! Ah! I have no idea where we just were. I blame my cat for that. Yeah, I blame you for this one, Athena. I just like bumped ahead on the music. Well. So much cat hair on it, Athena. We need to work on your shedding. In every miniature, there's a little bit of her. Just like there's a little bit of me. And this black mass you see right here is still her. Yeah, it's you. And it's you and your cute little face. I was so worried when I saw, like, when she fell and just, like, freaked out. I saw, like, her muscles spasming. I was so scared, like, that she really hurt herself. No, she just got really spooked. Got spooked. What's up? Cat fur on them too? Yeah. Oh, no. Do you want the pillow? Yeah, I have that pillow specifically there for you. It's your pillow. Isn't that so nice of me? Aren't I such a nice human? She's resting on her pillow now. My cats are they are my favorite things in the world, essentially. They know when I'm upset or feeling sick. Okay, we can move that away because she's no longer on us. Also, another thing I really like about my pen brushes is that they're a little bit shorter in bristles. So it's just easier to get around and... Little Doberman Mage hat. You're adequate. Yeah. You know? Am I adequate? I'll give you kitty treats. I'm not below bribing my cats for them to like me. Though she didn't respond to that mainly because she knows the cat treats are upstairs and I can't give her any for her reply now. I swear I'm not crazy. I'm not a crazy person. Completely. Too smart to fall for bribery. Yeah, I know. We were trying to get her out of the little kitty igloo that I bought for her so that we could give her medication. So I tried to bribe her with treats and she was just staring at me like, no. No, you can't trick me, human. But the thing with that kind of stuff is that you don't want to just grab them out or else they'll no longer feel safe in those locations, and that's the whole point of those, is to make her have like a safety area if she's feeling overly anxious to be able to like go into these locations and essentially be safe. So it would be counterproductive for me to have bought these and then just like pull her out. Because kitty anxiety is probably the saddest thing. A bolt hole, yeah. Does it come in human sizes too? I'm pretty sure you get a human-sized igloo. Kitty igloo that has like, filled with all sorts of fluffy things. And I'm really happy that she, like at first when I first bought it, she wasn't really too sure about it. And Moose ended up using it first. Oh, Nicholas, thank you so much for that host. Moose ended up using it first, and then Athena was kind of like, oh. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Mine now. There's the food. We have an auto feeder. Originally, we only used it for vacation, but we noticed that it just helped them from just either waking us up stupid early to feed them, or it just prevented Athena from just feeling like she has to scarf down everything. So now they know like a set time is when food appears, and that makes life bearable. The amount of things we do for our cats, man. Being a little bit messy, which is, you know, not the greatest, but sort of building up a transitional feeling here, but not adding an intense yellow, but more of a softer one, just so that the intensity all comes pretty much from the orange. I didn't want it just to suddenly become huge and, the Herald and Daimu. How are you guys doing today? I wanted to post up on Instagram like the final photos of Arcana, but I wasn't sure if I should, like, if I'm just like reducing its wow factor because so many people keep seeing it on Instagram. I like yours. Woohoo! Better late than never. What did you end up painting? Yes, I would love a link. And why does the bot hate me? Wish I could just like right click that and... Can I do that? Oh, I can. There you go. Right. It was this red. Oh, yay! Let us check this out. Oh, yeah, right. I saw the white cloak when you were working on that. That's looking really good. Good job for not touching a paint, like not painting a miniature for 8 years. You know, that's pretty gosh darn good there. Yeah. I can't say I know too much of what's happened with that. I just love Tidal Wave Cloak Guy and the Octoscribe, and who I've nicknamed Kefka. Because there's a bald guy who's like a soul collector or something like that. I've kind of nicknamed him to be Kefka. There we go. We got a little bit of some line work going on in there. Alright. See you, Moki Kisa. You have a good one. Yeah, we have a good day at work. Oh. Yeah, I've painted some of the high elves. They're really cool. And I painted more GW than I thought. I forgot that Dayray sent me 3 to paint on for her. I have a good number that remain unpainted. But I'm also along the same lines, Bithas, that I refuse to buy pretty much any new miniatures. Like, I've told myself for Adepticon, I'm allowed to buy, like, for myself, 2, maybe 3 small miniatures if they are, like, absolutely too cute or something like that. Like, I'm not gonna go and buy miniatures from like, you know, like GW or things like that. Because I have so many things to paint. And yeah, there's cool miniatures out there, but I also have, like, a lot of the miniatures I have now I thought were cool, so I was like, yeah. Alright, found a spot, but I need a bent brush. Yeah, they were pretty cool models, and it kind of sucks when they decide to filter out some. Joby. I'm gonna add like small little smudge. No, that's too big of a smudge. That's good enough now. I'll be able to smudge on his nose. So if anything's metallic, that's pretty much what I've been putting this black undertone for. No, I'm not too sure if I want to do like full black armbands with this guy, or like full like metal armbands, or just have it like around like the cuffs and things like that, and the rest of it just be like a black leather. Hey, Rob Jedi, how are you doing? Arcana is all packed up in layers of foam, but she's not going anywhere. At least I hope not. Cute doggo, yeah! I'm painting this for Bug King since he was so very helpful with like building my base and things like that, and I think that is actually supposed to be red. Great, okay. We don't have any more of that deep red out. Toasting coffee time, woohoo! But yeah, Bug King was like super helpful with creating my base for Arcana and really just going out above the rest with like just being willing to put in the time to teach me these things and make streaming videos about it. All these things that he really did not have to do. So good luck with my injuries. Yeah. If I win or get any kind of recognition, I'd be happy. That'll be fine. I'll be good. If I don't, then I need to get better for next time. I haven't really done anything in the black or like in his eyes yet. Just kind of been working on a little bit on the fur. And that reminds me that goes a little bit too high up for my liking. So let's just bring that down just a smidge. There. Yeah, there he is. And I looked up Dobies and like they have like that brown paws, so I've been building that up, but it seems like this one is still a little bit purple. So let's just remove that, and somehow we got a bit of orange on the upper part of his nose. Yeah, well, it definitely drove me to create things like Arcana and my Dragon Bust. Like, those are miles above what I think I did for any miniature prior to them. So I already feel like it brought me up to new heights and a little bit better of understanding of color usage and using color for highlights instead of just, you know, plain old black and white. And yeah, I've always told myself I would love to reach a point where I can enter Crystal Brush and be like, and have like a winning chance. I don't feel like I'm not there with my bust. Most definitely not. But it's good to just to get in there and just try and see what people think, any kind of feedback that I might get from it. But it's just like, no, I'm pretty new to all this, and I just want to get better. I want to get to a point where I could possibly win things like Golden Demon or stuff like that. But I won't ever know unless I start trying and seeing how I fit compared to other people. Listening to the people who have one and, you know, take classes where I feel like I need to improve upon, or even just watch videos. Yeah, and that's what this is. Well, yeah, and I think I've been doing okay with getting into my head with how it is. Like, oh, I know that there's no chance at all for me to win anything that, like, with Arcana. She's pinnacle of what I've been able to create, but there's so many people out there who are so much better at me than me, who've been painting for so much longer than me, that I can't compete with that. But I had to start somewhere. And if I don't try, and if I don't go there and see them in person, then I won't know what it looks like to have that. Like, what does a first prize miniature even look like? What kind of detail are they able to create? It's things like that that are just really, really fun. Much better mentality than when I was younger. When people get snarky? Oh. Why would people get snarky? Is it like, oh, I should have won instead, or that person should have won, but this person should have? What were judges thinking? Follow the path to where I've ever been. Don't turn around until you reach the end. Across the sea and beyond the distant shores, the world awaits. So don't make any plans. There you go. Yeah. Like, I grew up in an art community, and so I know of the concept that a lot of our competitions is all based off of people's opinions. As much as that is annoying, and my husband kind of just was like, that's not fair. I'm like, that's how it is. Like, if the judges like it more, even if it's not the best, then they win, right? Is a box of memories. Worse than people, yeah. I just hope that the only thing I can do is hope that my base arrives in not a million different pieces. It is a very subjective assessment, yes. And I went to art school that in some of my classes, you did grading of the rest of your peers, and that was your grade. So if they don't like you, or if they don't like your style, or anything along those lines, well then you're not gonna get that scholarship or bursary, because and that part is done. That part really bothered me, but next. Hi, how are you doing, my friend? Hi, Taurus Blazer, Blazer. Hi. How are you? Next. Hi. How was your stream, my friend? What were you working on today? Edgy broke necks? Why did Edgy break necks? Why did Edgy break you? A Tao broke necks. But not the blah blah behind it. Yeah, no, I get that. Want to know? Okay. Yeah, modern art is. But art is always about personal opinions. Utter heresy. Book covers are beautiful. Yeah, what I really like is when art is for art's sake, not for, I'm trying to create this message and meaningful things behind it. It's just like, no, just, can't I just paint a pretty picture without you trying to nitpick it? Please? Not everything needs to be nitpicked. Or have some hidden meaning behind it. It needs burning with fire, and not just because it was Tao. What's wrong with Tao? Well, okay. I painted a set of 10 Tao, and I like them. I don't know anything about them, but I like them. They remind me of Vex from Destiny. Like, if the Vex had a humanoid form and not just killer robots, I feel like they would look like Tao. Ellie's Berserker! What were you working on today next? Did I already ask you that? taking pics as we speak. Sweet. Yeah, I feel weird because I haven't posted anything onto Instagram about like my competition pieces for a while. Just because I want the final thing just to be like, no, go right there. In Bikini Girls and Giant Robots! Ah, that is hilarious. Aww, poor Nix. But worse? Oh, now I'm curious. Now I'm very curious. Nick said you're still innocent. Aww. In the world of internet, is anyone ever innocent? I can't see this corruption at all. I broke necks. Ooh, no, I'm gonna add in. So molten metals really just don't deteriorate. Have I seen Kingdom Death? Yeah. When I don't automatically see the creepy of Kingdom Death, I begin to really question what's going on. Like I'm looking for the hidden creepy. And have 50. Oh my god, that many. I don't know, the penises don't bother me with Kingdom Death. It's the hands. When there's an over amount of hands on a miniature, or like hands in weird places, that's when it creeps me out. It's worse than Gorm? Oh, I don't want to see that. Nope. No, thanks Nex for preserving my innocence because I really don't want to see something worse than Gorm. Oh. Sounds unpleasant. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. So in the low light, nothing's there, but then... Hello Kitty 40k? Yeah. Oh, that'd be so cute! Oh, kitty space pirate. But what, okay, so what led you to show Nex these? Like, what led you to go ahead and ruin Nex's day by showing him these abominations? Aww, chaotic influence on Nex. Ah, those are adorable! Plus you're his mod, aww. Well, I only saw one picture before it said, hey, you have an ad blocker up, by the way, and I'm like, okay, bye. cute. I wanted to do like Rainbow Bright themed army. The Smurf army look like Smurfs. Hi, Das Nutter. How are you doing? You really have Jedi's attention there. Next, I really need to hang out with you more. Create a, you know, a nicer influence onto your stream and such. Oh, yay! Oh, lovely! Very nice, Raw Jedi. Oh! Oh! Adina, do you want a battle suit? Oh, I want a battle suit for Athena. Oh my god. Yo. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. There. Oh my god, it's so cute! Oh my god, look at little kitten. It's just like, this is mine, okay. I'm just waiting for it to, like, then look up evilly, being like, I will rule the world! It's like, yes, you will, little kitten. Yes, you will. Oh, the other kitty wants in the plate too. The other kitty like, no, bitch.
It's my favorite show!
Yay.
Yay. I love my text-to-speech bot. Thank you so much, Box Explosion. 2 months in a row. Much love. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Thank you, thank you. And I've collapsed into your chair. Yay! It's good to be home. Got a bit of orange into the eyes. What the? Oh! My little kitty! Oh, it's gonna go kill someone! Go, kitty, go! Oh, Innie Minis! Yeah, I really love this guy. Box Explosion, it's this coming weekend. So I fly out Wednesday, and I fly back on Sunday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday will not have any streams. Sorry. Oh yeah, this is the Doberman Mage by Darksword Miniatures. If you are interested in checking out their catalog, do !whip, WIP. I really love Darkstar when it comes down to their anthropomorphic line. And I'm painting this mini as thanks to one of the people I'm going to be hanging out with at Adepticon. Because he's been very helpful and patient with my learning of basing. And originally I said like I'll buy him a beer, but so many people have told him that I'm like, I don't want to support you getting like, I don't want you to like die of alcohol poisoning. So I'll paint him a mini. Because honestly, what's one more miniature to bring? Especially this size of little guy. It's black on the dragon head so that we can make it a metallic. Yeah, how's everyone's weekend? To symbolize his liking of black, I asked him what his favorite color was, and he says he doesn't have a favorite color, but he likes wearing black. I'm like, that's not a color! So, I decided red for him. So I'm adding black to the staff fabric there. Oh, hi Moose. Where did you get there? I have a moose behind me. Look at the moose. He's a little buddy. Buddy. Moosey. Oh. I can't. So yeah, today box took better quality photos of Arcana on her base, and now she is packed up. And I really don't want to keep taking her in and out of the box packaging, and I just want her to be secure, so she's staying in there until I fly out. Smudge that off. Don't want that there. And on the top here, we're going to be doing this brass again. This basically adds in the gold, but it's still a really, really rich gold, like a rich color, even though it is brass. Alright. The only problem is it gums up on my brush easily. And then there we go. Got his hat to match the rest of him. So really, it's his staff and little bag pouch. And these little things, and I guess his belt as well. Still lots to do. Even though this doesn't have really that much of a blue pigment on it, when it goes beside all this red, it really looks blue. So this is a neutral red wizard. If you're familiar with the Dragonlance series. I'm just gonna actually add that blue. Very, very steely blue. Like, this is not that blue at all, but it looks significantly bluer. Ah, hey Gamer Dad. Relaxing with a nice mage. Yeah. Painting this for the Bug King. Because he was so very helpful. How are you doing, Gamer Dad? How's the little chitlin? The Chihuahua Rogue. Are you talking about the Dungeons and Doggos? That's not who this guy's a part of. I have that box. I'll be bringing them over here in just a second. Different minis, yeah. Hey, Vandus! Flee, flee! Yeah, this guy is from Darksword Miniatures. Yeah, they're worth waiting for. They are great, great minis. I need to go through and after Adepticon start priming mine up. Ah, Lauren Lama, hi! Dark Star is a weird movie. I don't know if I've seen it. How's Llama doing today? Oh, Josh Mustang. I don't know why I started saying Justin, but Josh Mustang, thank you so much for the bits. Oh, Vandus, this is called Existence by Immediate Music. Surprising, but it all can be okay in the end. Yeah, life is weird like that. Yeah, this is like Epic Games score music. It has to be epic! Yeah, I know, right? Ooh. Well, good luck with that. I wish you all the best, my friend. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Now we're just going to bring this over here and make it really, really... kind of start bringing in some... Shoot. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this little guy's turned out so far. Oh, he's so pretty. What a nice little dog. What a nice doggo. And of course, cat hair everywhere because Athena decided to grace us with her presence earlier. What I understand, because I've been struggling trying to figure that one out myself, Lorraine Llama, is tabletop standard is typically 3 colors that you use. You don't go more than 3, and it doesn't necessarily have highlighting or like super small details, and if you can hold it at arm's distance away and it looks good, then that's tabletop. So it's just like, you know, you don't do shadings or anything like that. It's like blocking in colors. And I think it's like, yeah, a minimum of 3 colors or minimum maximum of 3 colors. That's at least my understanding of it. I might be wrong, but that's how I've had other people tell me about it, so. Alright, so we're gonna put this guy, these lids on just quickly. Take this guy off. Don't actually touch the mage with my finger that then got the black on it. And I want to bring over the Dungeons and Dragons! Okay, I was wrong. It's called Dungeons and Doggies. I always thought it was Dungeons and Doggos. But comes with 3 art cards. Like we have the little beagle. And above eBay. 1 step above eBay pro-painted? Wow. We had the little rogue. And the golden retriever mage of cuteness. No, it's not chocolate, they're just brown. Dungeons and Doggies. But yeah, the packaging on these guys was really, really nice. They fit really nicely into this wrapping. I know, chocolate doggos would have been great too. Honestly, my favorite one is this guy. I think he's the husky. He's the paladinian. Let's see here, are they on the other side? Yeah, they are. Okay. So we're gonna pull this out and bring this up over here so I can see that. But yeah, this is the husky paladin. Isn't he so lovely? I bring him up close. You guys can see the detailing on him. Adepticon soon! Yeah, I fly out Wednesday! Chocolate doggos. I would not suggest eating them. They do have a little bit of mold issues. Just a little bit, but nothing too. Nothing that is impossible to fix. We have the Saint Bernard cleric. Also, so like, I am going to heal you with ale. With very, very much ale. Happy dog. I don't know why I'm talking like this. But he's a very happy dog. We have a Mastiff Bard. There's a lot of bards in here. There's like 3, I think. No, just 2, but still. That's what he sounds like. Yeah. This guy's just kind of like, you. I am here. And I will sing you the song of my people. Ah, woo. And who else do we have here? We have the Flint Blue Heel Ranger. So, like, their faces are, like, pretty simple. Like, there's not too much fur texture, but outside of that, they're really, really nice. Like, just the details on them for, like, saying what their classes are is fantastic. Like, he has a little crossbow there. And then we have our German Shepherd Druid. He goes, yeah, little druid. He goes, yeah, I'm gonna kill you all with like grasping vine and things like that, and like make food. He has like little flowers or leaves in his fur. He's just so pretty. And then we have the Beagle Barbarian. Yeah, this guy's gonna hunt you down and make it very well known that he's found you and is about to chop your head off with the axe from his mouth. Here's another bard, Cocker Spaniel Bard. So it has like some cleric things. Beagle and Bard, yeah, the Beagle Barbarian doesn't make sense to me, but the Cocker Spaniel Bard is, yeah. I don't know, I like that he has like these giant drums. Like he has this giant drum on him, so. They're not chocolate! They're not! How big are they next to other minis? Okay, well here's the smallest one. And here's a Kingdom Death mini. Like, so this is the smallest guy. He's the Pomeranian monk. And here's a Kingdom Death guy. So we'll put her back over there. But yes, a little Pomeranian monk. This one looks really, really cute. I really love how, like, floofy he is. Here is the Golden Retriever mate, like, Golden Retriever wizard. He just looks so happy to be here. Hi, Kim! How are you? But yeah, puppy, BMP. I don't know what that stands for, but yeah. Steamforge Games. Kim, hi! I got hype by chocolate doggos from them if they would make them. I don't know if I'd want this much detail in chocolate. How goes the sculpts? Sculpts are good. My competition pieces are backed up and good to go. I'm just showing off some of the new little guys that I got from a Kickstarter. This is a Golden Retriever wizard. That's so lovely. Alright, and then we have our Dash Hound sorcerer. Look at his little cloak. Look at it. Look at the little cloak. It's just so cute. I love Dash Hounds. They are so sweet. And so we have a French Bulldog. Who is... Doesn't actually... This one doesn't have the class. He's just... It just says Bulldog. So I'm guessing he's like a fighter. Just because of all the swords and things like that. And then we have a little Corgi. Little Corgi Warlock. So I guess the Pomeranian was not the smallest one. These guys are pretty tiny. Pretty itty bitty if you ask me. But yeah, this is our little Warlock. He's gonna, you know, mess some stuff up. And then our little Chihuahua Rogue. He has a little dagger in his mouth. With many more daggers. How many daggers does he have on him? There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has like 6 daggers on him. They're not chocolate, sadly. Because, yeah. No, I want to paint these guys. I'm really excited to paint the German Shepherd Druid, though. She's just such a pretty dog. But yeah, I can kind of understand why you get a little bit confused, Gamer Dad, with this guy. Not like I was painting this earlier today. And, you know, him not being part of the list of Dungeons and Doggos. But nah. This one was a Full Metal Mini. Full Metal Mini instead of Full Metal Alchemist. I'm just gonna reach back over there, put that there. But yeah, here's your Dungeons and Doggos. Or Dungeons and Duggies. So now my husband is talking about, like, implementing it so that we can have, like, pet dogs in our campaign, but they're not, like, they don't do class stuff, but they will, like, hold our weapons and things like that. So, like, we could have a barbarian with a dog so that the dog will have on the side all the different various weapons. I think that would be kind of fun. So I actually don't really know what else to work on right now because, like, my mind's a little bit mushy from doing the competition pieces, and I'm done the one mini I wanted to send off, and I don't really have another thing to, like, to dive right into, so I might actually stop early. I know this is, like, really short stream for me, but yeah, I don't really want to get into something big since I'm flying out Wednesday, and anything I do now, I'm gonna not be painting for like 5 days. Well, not true. I'll be painting at the convention, but one last thing to show you guys, because she is very sweet, is Curie. from Critical Role. I added a bit more coloring into her cloak just to help with the shadows of her. But she is very sweet with my little crafted mushroom to help with scale. Just think of it as a little button mushroom growing beside her. Itty bitty little things. Nom 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 mushrooms. Alright guys, yeah. Either way, I need to go to the gym. I haven't done that in a while and I'm finally feeling a little bit better. So let's keep us not being sick and actually go to the gym. Oh, yes. Yes, I did. I did like that game. I forget what it's called now too, but I did play it. Oh, okay, let's go here. Let's see here. Who should we go on to? Just say hi to. Anyone working on last minute Adepticon things of people I know? No, alright, then let's go. And I haven't actually rated him in a very, very, very long time, so I'm gonna go over here. Send back to town and sell stuff while you're... Yeah, Torchlight, yes, fantastic game. I really enjoyed that. But either way, guys, if you haven't already, do be sure to hit that follow button so that I can... Aww. Thank you, Lorraine Lava. I fly out to Adepticon on Wednesday, so as a reminder, I'm not going to be streaming Wednesday till Sunday, so tomorrow's my last stream until next Monday. Maybe, if I'm able to stream on Monday. We'll see how dead I am. But if you haven't hit that follow button, do be sure to, so that I can see you guys again next time, because I love you all so very much. And yeah, if you haven't done so, I have a Discord server. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, those. So I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. I'm sorry about not streaming for very long today. It's kind of like one of those like leading up to convention scariness. But yeah, I love you both. Not both. I love you all so very much. And yeah, have a good one.